Moses Hursey. I was born somewhere in Louisiana, but can't recollect the place exact, 'cause I was such a little chap when we left there. But I heard my mother and father say they belonged to Marse Morris, a fine gentleman with everything. Fine. He sold them to Marse Jim Boling of Red River County in Texas. So they changes their name from Morris to Boling, Liza Boling and Charlie Boling they was. Marse Boling didn't buy my brother and sister, so that made me the olderest child. And the onliest one. The Bolings had enormous big house and enormous big piece of land. The house was the finest I ever seen, white and two-story. He had about 60 slaves, and he thought a powerful lot of my folks, 'cause they was good workers. My mother, special, was a powerful religious woman. We lived right well, considerin'. We had a little log house like the rest of the niggers, and I played round the place. Eatin' time come, my mother brung a pot of peas or beans and cornbread or side meat. I had another brother and sister comin' along then, and we had tin plates and cups and knives and spoons and alla sot to our food. We had enough of clothes, sich as they was. I wore shirt tails out of duckings till I was a big boy. All the little niggers wore shirt tails. My mother had fair to middlin' cotton dresses. Peck 170. All week the niggers worked plantin' and hoeing and caring for the livestock. They raised cotton and corn and vegetables and mules and horses and hogs and sheep. On Sundays, they had meetin'. Sometimes at our house, sometimes at another house. Right fine meetin's, too. They'd preach and pray and sing, shout, too. I heard them get up with a powerful force of the spirit, clappin' they hands and walkin' round the place. They'd shout, "I got the glory. I got that old-time 'ligion in my heart." I seen some powerful figurations of the Spirit in them days. Uncle Billy preached to us, and he was right good at preachin', and naturally a good man anyways. We'd sing, "Sisters, won't you help me bear my cross, help me bear my cross, I've been done wear my cross, I've been done with all things here, 'cause I reach over Zion's hill. Sisters, won't you please help bear my cross up over Zion's hill?" I seed a smart number of wagons and mules a-passin' along and some camp along the woods by our place. I heard they was a war and folks was going with visions and livestock. I wasn't much bigger in a minute and I was scared clean to my wits. Then, they's a time when Pa says we'll be a-searchin' a place to stay and work on a payway. They was a considerable many niggers left the Bolings. The day we went away, which was 'cause 'twas the breaking up of slavery, we went in the wagon out the carriage gate in front the Boling's place. As we was leavin', Mr. Boling called me and give me a cup sweet coffee. He thought considerable plenty of me. We went to a place called Mantua or something like that. My pa says he'll make a man of me, and he puts me to breaking ground and chopping wood, Pa 171. Them was bad times. Money was scarce, and our feedin' was poor. My pa died, and Ma and me and the children, Nancy and Margina and Jesse and George, moves to a little place right outside Sherman. Ma took in washin' and ironin'. I went 1 week to school. And the teacher said I learned fastest of any boy she ever see. She was a nice white lady. Ma took me out of school 'cause she needed me at home to tend the other children, so's she could work. I had a powerful yearnin' to read and write, and I studied out in my books by myself, and my friends helped me with the cipherin'. I did whatever work I could find to do, but my ma said I was a different mood to the other children. I was Alice of a 'ligious and serious turn of mind. I was baptized when I was 15, and then when I was about 25, I heard a clear call to preach the gospel word. I went to preachin' the word of God. I got married and raised a family of children, and I farmed and preached. I was just a preacher till about 30 years ago, and then God started making a prophet out of me. Today I am Mose Hursey, head prophet to the world. They is lesser prophets, but I is the main one. I became a great prophet by fasting and praying. I fast Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays. I know God is feeding the people through me. I see him in visions and he speaks to me. In 1936, I saw him at Commerce and Jefferson Streets, Dallas, and he had a great banner saying, "All needs a pension." In August this year, I had a great vision of war in the eastern corner of the world. I seen miles of men marching and big guns and trenches filled with dead men. God tells me to tell the people to be prepared, 'cause the tides of war is rolling this way, and all the thousands of millions of dollars they spend again, it ain't going to stop it. I live to Tell people the word God speaks through me.